Lunch with your fave is brought to you by KFC. Finger licking good. You look like a threat. I'm a threat. Yeah, it's a bed.
It's a fresh Friday. That means we're chilling with your fave. And your fave today is a pretty hun. Shy in real life. I don't understand how. But the loudest, the craziest person you can ever find behind the lens. I'm joined by Warona. I don't want to say I don't care about your name. Like, I never bother. I never bother. I'm stuck with Purera and I'm okay with that. Welcome, mommy.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much that I'm happy to be here.
You sound normal.
No one is boring.
No one is boring, baby. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, hey?
It's my pleasure.
Alrighty, I did mention that I really hardly pay attention to what your name is, where you're going, where you're coming. As long as it has Purere, I'm satisfied. What are your names though?
Warona, Makobo.
And how old are you?
Yeah, guys, it's 𝗕𝗃𝘁𝘀𝗵. I'm 19 years old.
People
think I'm actually 22, 23.
No, legit. I thought you were 24.
Guys, I have a baby face. I want this cute face.
Wait.
It's fine. It's fine.
Alright, you're 19. That means you're in tertiary school, fresh in tertiary.
Fresh.
We're doing first semester.
Second year.
Oh. Hey,
and
then 19.
Still pushing.
Okay. Alright, let me take you way back to before where you be, right?
Hey.
You schooled in FSS. Take us through your experience with 𝗕𝗃𝘁𝘁𝘀𝘵.
Hey, Veras, guys. Not that I was actually very shy. I am still shy. But I guess 𝗕𝗃𝘁𝘁𝘁𝘀 guys, not saying I got COVID, so I wouldn't say I really had much of an experience. Because COVID didn't fast the form for COVID very 1 2 a very rang very well as lie. And then a form 5 a very hits. I went not when I got 2 as you hit.
So where did the inspiration come from doing comedy? Because if I remember one of the first videos you used to do,
let me take you all the way back. Okay, so TikTok used to be called 𝗪𝗶𝘁𝘁𝘁𝘁. So I started this when I was 12 years old. Wait,
TikTok was called what?
𝗪𝗶𝘁𝘁𝘁.
And I joined TikTok in 2018, 2017, guys. I thought
TikTok has been over 5 years or something.
Hey, Bana.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
I started when I was 12 years old. 𝗪𝗶𝘁𝘁𝘁𝘁. From 1 year, I got to go 𝗪𝗶𝘁𝘁𝘁𝘁, and then I left it because I think I'm teenager and stuff.
Funny yourself.
And then 2018, got TikTok is similar, but I discovered, and I was like, okay, let me go back on TikTok, created an account. It's made. Wait, I can't. And then 2021. Created this account, and then one day I uploaded a video, and then it blew up with 400,000 views, and then I kept on posting. Then here am I, Purera, the one and only.
How many followers do you have on TikTok?
Currently I have like 547,000.
That's 500,000. Come on now. I love it. Why are you not on Facebook?
Hey, 𝗕𝗃𝘁𝘁𝘁𝘁. I used to be on Facebook like that, but then last year a lot of stuff happened on Facebook. Like 𝗕𝗃𝘁𝘁𝘁𝘁, and then
in a bad way.
In a bad way. People were backlashing me, but then again, but then I'm back. This year I'm
what
back.
Exactly happened? Okay,
what happened?
No lie, I saw all people who trend. I never trend. Not really.
I didn't do anything. That's the thing that people fear success. People fear successful people, and it's always the people that are below you that backlash you.
My girl,
I'm a very top person. So then I attended. I don't wanna cry, but they made fun of how I look, my skin color, the way I dress, and everything. But then this year I'm back. I'm better. I'm coming for everything.
Big and bad. Scanna karoro. That is skinny silly. Kana na what's na skinny. Hora get to get because magari badu guy go be a man.
People like, hey, she's dark skin. Hey, the brokest TikToker to ever exist and stuff. Mama baru itu king.
Oh.
Tlhokomolo ka batho ba. Mama kana ke le bonza la. Le
Love
pantuna
it.
la. Peel off strand dark.
All right, I love it. So you love Facebook? Are you on Instagram?
Instagram, yeah, I have Instagram.
Kwa si village.
Yeah, kwa regetli.
O ka si tu kwa la
Tell us
nto balala ba. Soft life.
Tell us soft life.
All right, let's take a quick break, and right after that we'll jump more into who you are.
Yeah.
Alrighty, welcome back. This is The Good Life with myself, Luhle, and your fave for today, right here on Lunch with Your Fave is 𝗪𝗫𝘁. So for starters, why that name? Auditori, why is
Okay, so go primary I was a very exceptional athlete. So yeah. I'm a sports freak. Yeah. So I used to be a super exceptional athlete. 𝗕𝗫𝘁𝘀𝘵. So 𝗕𝗫𝘁𝘀𝘵 means a bullet. I was that fast.
Really? Love it.
When I got to 𝗪𝗏𝘁𝘂𝘶, this other friend of mine, and I be to 𝗪𝗶𝘁𝘂𝘶. 𝗪𝗶𝘁𝘂𝘶 akua ko ngwehalar. Purere. Ebelina le kapel. So that's how it came. Purere from what? From 𝗕𝗫𝘁𝘂𝘶. Yeah,
obviously go 𝗪𝗏𝘁𝘂𝘶. So if you understand where 𝗪𝗏𝘁𝘂𝘶 is
they
located,
thought it was too bougie.
It was. I mean, very. It makes sense.
No, just because it's 𝗪𝗏𝘁𝘂𝘶, I'm married. No, it's fine.
All right, I love it. Now, during second year, your comedy career is growing. It blew. You have over 20 million likes on your TikTok. How do you balance the two?
How do I balance the two? My mom is a hard worker. One thing she's taught me is time management. So I think I get it from her. She's very disciplined, and ke goditse mama like that. I'm very disciplined. I know my stuff. So I know what to prioritize first. So I prioritize school more than TikTok.
You
get me?
I know what comes first, and I know my stuff. How many points did you get from 5?
I got 40 points.
Oh, I know my stuff. I know my stuff. Love it. All right. Now, comedy is associated with basically it's in the entertainment industry. I've never seen, I'm yet to see that. Probably you'll be the first one. I've never seen a comedian that fills content and whole in that side of entertainment industry. Jiki la repa la pe we jiki lady superstar.
Yes, you can tell by Musun.
So what got the feature a new music on the show? Are you singing anytime soon? Are you producing?
I'm launching something very soon.
Okay, so what basically was your inspiration when you started your comedy career?
It's just my personality. It's just how I am. The women in my family are very funny people. Similar like my grandmother, to my aunt, to my mom. My mom is the funniest. Shout out to my mom.
Mama, content.
Guys, I owe my mom everything. My mom is a very funny person. So I think I get that inspiration from her, because then she also pitches in ideas. You see, but most of it, 90% is just my personality. I can sing, I think.
No, this is a family. No, I mean, your comedy, it's a bit different. Although sometimes on TikTok you use the sound it's in already existing. But it's your personality.
Yes, just my personality.
It's your character. It's in the way you change your face. It's in the way you laugh. It's in the way you dress. You know? I mean, you're a girl. And most of the time you didn't dress like girl a teenager, right? We understand in this generation when you're a teenager, you need to look good.
Yeah.
But you didn't even care about that. What's that comedian? You know. So what made you decide to craft your comedy in that manner? You know, any other comedy that we know, stand-up comedy, just normal comedy, normal you comedy?
I felt like as a niche that I found, I was like, it's okay, let me link my content with my personality. Kind of content they high for CV. It has to be natural. How for some content they do actually get some sense.
I can't get to go back for just to go off.
Content high for CV, like how can level the videos time it's already blowing up. It's just me just doing me. But how can it sounds about those videos won't blow up as much as my own voice.
Sure.
You get yeah, that's why I get a content is just natural flowing.
Love it.
Yeah.
Now, so far, what are the challenges that you've faced in your career, in your journey as a comedian?
I think it's people belittling me because I'm female, first of all. Second of all, because I'm the youngest to ever do it. So I think they fear that bantawa. I think they fear that. That's why sometimes people like would approach me, okay, we want to work with you, but because it's me and I'm bigger than this or they know it.
Facts on site. So
I think that's one of the biggest, but it's not really a challenge. I feel like it's actually empowering me also on the side. Yeah.
I know you did mention Warona time orientated. You know your stuff like that. But what did you challenge in terms of to do with who you are as a child, as a student, as a friend, and as an individual? You're 19. You're still trying to find yourself. You know, each and every day it's a new day for you to find yourself. What are the other challenges that surface from all these?
I think one thing about me is I don't know how to deal with my emotions like that. So I pinpoint her, okay, these are difficulties like that, because not that I have a very strong support system. So if you look at with that system, I can conquer everything. That's like look at how difficult because there are people there to reassure me every step of the way. That's why I can't pinpoint exactly the difficulties because if you look at smooth ride off. All right,
let's catch a break with the smooth rider. Right after this, we're gonna be back to explore Dora the Explorer's world. Alrighty, this is the funniest mommy you can ever find in the building right here on The Good Life. It's 𝗪𝗏 herself, mommy. And you were mentioning Warona, conquer. How to get it? It's almost struggling. So when you are cruising nicely. You're cruising nicely. You did mention this started when you were 12.
Yes,
you know. And now you're 19, bigger and better, you've grown. How are the other comedians in the industry receiving you?
I think Botswana Baba guys, they're very, very actually nice people. I'd like to mention a few. Botswana 𝗕𝗃𝘁𝘁𝘀𝘵, 𝗕𝗪𝗁𝗁𝗵. So they've actually received me very well. Actually, like friends like that. WhatsApp, everything is nice. So I think I found another family. Go look at TikTok side.
Where are you looking to go with this?
I'm working on a project now, and I'm hoping to launch very, very soon. So people should watch out.
Hey, Bana.
Soon you launch something that's very, very big, and I'm going international.
Do you want to give us a hint?
No.
Love it. Okay, Bona. This is your moment. I want to go to 𝗕𝗃𝘁𝘁𝘀𝘃 tata. It's a box. I want to packets us send down there. We want to tell you want to liquid Raja, ne? The whole answer I want to short and brief car box. Why one? Yeah, that's one by one. KFC. Do you have a favorite meal, KFC?
Hey guys, I don't eat out a lot. So but I just like eating wings.
Why don't you eat a lot? Chubby face. You're trying to maintain.
There's nothing
that you don't do. There's nothing that you don't do, honey. You touched when we started the conversation. You touched a very important part where you talked about how you left social media because you were being bullied, you know. And here you are still. I feel like you're very solid and your content and your support system. But what can you say to other people that are actually experiencing bullying in any aspect? It might be social media. It might be how did you survive being bullied?
There's a book that I'm currently reading. It's by Jack Canfield. It's by Jack Canfield. It's called How to Move from Where You Are to Where You Want to Be. And one of the things that he touched on is being clear on your vision. And after I read that principle, I realized that if you're bullying me on social media, it doesn't really exist because you're not saying straight to my face. So what you're saying is just null and void. So what you're saying is null and void.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So what you're saying is not, but if you're not saying straight to my face, so you feel like 𝗕𝗁𝗲 exists. That's how now I cope. If you're saying it online, then
you have the time to say, did you get that? I'm sure she didn't talk to me. She didn't talk to Good like it can never work. I knew it. I knew as soon as you came. I'm like, Jim. She scolded Goberas. I went to Matches Bay. How are we gonna balance this? I know we have Francis Tan as a common ground, but she took get it for me.
But guys, I grew up in Gaborone. Yeah, 7 years ago, 2 years ago, then Mama was at transfer, and then I went to Mnzama as a CJ says, I release. We top Francis Town, hey? Top Francis Town. Mattis Bay top Francis Town. Silapa was number 2. Yeah, no, clearly. So you were speaking of air what room? What don't you do? What don't you do? Like I said, normal is boring. Normal is boring. I don't like being normal.
Hard work and slay. So you work. What do you do?
I'm a podcast presenter at 𝗕𝗁𝗲. We're doing a podcast. It's called Off the Clock with 𝗕𝗁𝗲. It's a podcast for teenage girls from 13 to 19.
What's 𝗕𝗁𝗲 by 2 lounge? 𝗕 Girls
𝗕 Girls BW.
What's 𝗕 siffing, my girl? Okay, how have been your experience only part of the 𝗕 family? I've seen you talking and inspiring a lot of girls more you know, your social media as well, wherever the 𝗕 BW is launching, whatever they're launching. How has it been?
I think the 𝗕 girls have found a big sister in me. They found a role model. I'm but actually, it's a very nice experience because, okay, fine, I'm somebody's big sister. I'm the only girl. I have 2 brothers. I have an older brother and a younger brother. I'm the middle child. So I feel like I can be a big sister to other girls and actually inspire them, motivate them, guide them, advise them on things that they need to, because some of them, I think they found comfort in talking to me.
No, you're not gonna mention who said what, but you're gonna mention the topic. Probably
most of them give you advice at school. Some of them want to be content creators like me, so I give advice. Some of them actually like talk about deep stuff. So in that they found the psychologist
focus when a guidance and counselor teacher. All right, but could you say, speaking of those who would like to be content creators just like you and they rely on you in terms of support, you know, and affirmations and assurances, would you say though Botswana have received this whole content creator thing by tota bone kana hela ke ra ya belela ke la ha ona le motsedi o tshwanwa ga mma go pulirana
I think batsadi ba ngwa ga ba tlhaloganye gore we are living in the 21st century ga re mo nakong tsa lankwa bona. So I think go tswa ka motsadi tota ro gontang. I think sometimes you just have to sit your parent down molelo kana mama go ntsana le ana 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Now my mom is very supportive. Moto o tlhalogantsi kana ke bile mama ke le 14
ke mo kae
mama ke motswapo
yeah as Luhle ke mo kala ka Luhle ke mo kala Tabaro ka katini katinwa ka seka mo Facebook no, legit. No, I think. I mean, I'm not saying anybody's parents is the problem. Mine was the problem. Mine was the problem. I finished Form 5. I was like, I don't want to go to school. I want to go study to be on TV. And she has a favorite line, and she got it from her mom. That basically means, I want to be a TV presenter. Mama, I get it. Alright, now I'm gonna play your favorite song. What's your favorite song?
𝗕𝗁𝗲𝗃 by DJ Stocky.
It's a fresh Friday. It's a fresh Friday. Vibe. Let's see if I can pull that one for you. No, I can. Or likey is who you are. All right, why is the song your favorite song?
Hey, I like songs in African themes. I can piano.
Do you go out?
No, I don't go out.
Do you drink alcohol?
I don't drink alcohol.
Do you do drugs?
No, ma'am.
You don't smoke, why?
Nothing.
Do you have piercings?
No.
Tattoos?
No.
Plans for those?
No.
𝗕𝗃𝘁𝘁𝘵 coming right after this. So if you just tuned in, this is Lunch with Your Face, proudly brought to you by KFC, happening every Friday. You can catch more episodes on Yarona FM's YouTube page. We have a very interesting chat off air, and I think I'm just gonna spike it back right into air. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
You know, one thing about me, I live in the now. In the next 5 years, things are gonna get delayed. So I feel like get in the bag right now.
It's where you at. Yeah. Get in the bag at 19. The only place you see yourself in 5 years, that's it.
Hey.
But happening now. Hey, can we take a picture and a video now, exchange numbers? I need you to text me later on text Pizza Big Sister. I need evidence when you are rich. I need to screenshot and say, nah, but I know her. I know her.
I'm gonna touch her.
But Tata to go to see people. Okay, you mentioned about being inspiration and a role model to a lot of young kids. What could you say to those that are trying to, have the same dedication in whatever craft they're in? Some are makeup artists, some are singers, some are rappers, some are writers, some are poets, especially now. Let me take you a little back. Especially Francistown, right? And I'm saying this with no pun intended. But there's this thing where, because of limited resources, you give up your dreams, right? I'll give you a backstory about myself. So I used to write poems when I was in junior school. And one time my teacher found my poem book, and it had a lot of lamenting poems.
Yeah.
No offense. Tell me why the teacher called my whole parents to say, I can have inspiration. Alright, so what can you say to those who are trying to push in whatever craft that they are facing, with or without a solid support system like you? What could you say to them?
Just do it. So you have to realize, you have to be clear about your vision, know what you want, because you can't just drive a plan and I want 1, 2, 3 and how I'm gonna achieve it. Some people say consistency is key, but I don't believe in that. I believe that you have to be consistent with discipline. That's how you know things are gonna fall in place. If I'm not consistent, but if you're disciplined, then things are definitely gonna fall in place. That's on period.
Consistency is key. Without discipline, consistency is just consistency. Okay, one last question before I let you go. Are you getting bookings in BW before you go international? Because this year I go to this year I go to shop, my girl.
No, I'm actually making money off TikTok. I can actually support myself without.
So TikTok pays?
No, wait.
What happens?
Why you guys know?
How do you make money from TikTok, especially in BW? I thought
you get money through brand deals. Whenever a brand like we get a KFC wants to advertise on a meal, a promotion that they have, they'll be like, okay, I want to promote this for us, want to how ka charge about 10K, 20K. That's how we get money from TikTok.
Have you promoted for KFC?
No.
This is your moment. Did I pitch? Bon, did I pitch? I cannot do that. The month of love. Love to your finances.
No, it's simple. Like, guys, KFC kena ko kyo neso ngare tengo ja tengo.
Now, for other brands that are tuned in and they'd like to hook you up with something for this year, where can they reach you?
There's a bio on my TikTok, or you can reach me on my email at makobo1@gmail.com. My business number is 755-85034. That's 755-85034.
At a business number at 90. That's it. All right, and your social media handles?
That's Makobo on TikTok, Instagram, Makobo.
All right, Warona, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence.
My
Super
pleasure.
excited to actually being in your midst, man. Hey, I got to husband with God in his studio. You need to cook up something for me. Come. Thank you so much for tuning in and engaging with us on +267 39 110 66. And this is exactly how we wrap up a good show. Lunch with your faves, proudly brought to you by KFC. I'm gonna have to cut it short, 10 minutes shorter, so that my girl can have time to chow. If you don't know what she's chowing, rush to your nearest KFC. We're doing big and better things this year. Of course, KFC has our back, and Yarona FM, as well as Luhle on air, is giving you nothing but a good life.
You look like a threat.
I'm a threat. Yeah, it's a bed.
Lunch with your fave is brought to you by KFC. Finger licking good.